Welcome to Ielts Band 7 Plus. In this video, I'm going to talk about a very important topic that comes into Ielts writing task 1, and that is line graph. In this video, you are going to learn about if a line graph comes into your Ielts writing task, how would you explain it? Yes, there are certain key features, there are certain points that you have to know and you have to look at them before writing your task. So, and the very first thing, if you come across this task and you have to look at the certain information that they have given you, the very important thing is what is the topic, what they are going to talk about, what is the line graph about, okay, like what is the topic of that thing, what is the information they are giving you about. For example, in this one I have chosen average price of bananas. So this is like this line graph is going to be about all of this average price of bananas. And again, they have given some information as well, that is 4 countries they are talking about, and they have given you the dates as well, the years 1994 till 2004. So they are going to talk about average price of bananas in 4 countries between the period 1994 to 2004. So that is the information that they have given you. And then they have given a line graph, and in that line graph they have given you a bit more information. For example, they have given you the countries, they have shown the countries with different line and different color lines. For example, red is with for banana, yellow is for France, blue is for Germany, and green is for USA. At one site they have given the US dollar per kilogram, that is the price of bananas from $0.5 till $3. And on the other hand, they have given you the years from 1994 till 2004. What you have to do, there are certain points that you have to look at. For example, overview first, like what is the information they have given, the countries, what is the topic, the dates, all of that stuff. Then what are the key features, then the comparison, how they are comparing different things, how this line graph shows the comparison of different countries and the prices of the bananas. And then what is the relevant data, okay, the related data in between them. So the key features in this line graph is that the red line that shows Japan, it has the highest banana prices for most of the period. So this is one point that you have to keep in mind. The second point is the red line, that is the USA. So USA had the lowest prices and it remained stable. The third one is yellow line. Yellow line shows France. So France prices were moderate with some fluctuations. And the last one we have is Germany. That is, Germany experienced considerable fluctuations over the years. So now all the things that you have now put into you have kept in your mind, and now you have to start writing. What you have to now start writing, the very first thing is that whatever information they have given, whatever information they have asked you to write down, just write down in a sentence, in a very simple sentence, like you are going to talk about this thing, okay. And in the next paragraphs, then you will have to compare the prices of banana in between different countries. And after that, in the next paragraphs, you can just write down about the countries separately. So the very first thing you are going to write down about is the introduction. The line graph illustrates. So illustrates again is a very good word that you can add into your vocabulary, and it can give you good bands as well. Instead of just writing down the line graph shows, that's a very simple word, you can write an illustrates. The line graph illustrates the average price of bananas in 4 countries, then dash Japan, France, Germany, and the USA, and then again dash. So dash, I'll explain it. That's a grammatical feature of punctuation. Okay, like the dash before and after the list shows like you are writing you are giving a list. Okay, so when we have a list of things, so we can write down that thing in between and dashes. Okay, so the line graph illustrates the average price of bananas in 4 countries, Japan, France, Germany, and USA, between 1994 and 2004, measured in US dollars per kilogram. A very simple statement that just tells the examiner what you are going to talk about next. Okay, in the next paragraph is overall Japan recorded the highest banana price during most of the period, whereas the USA consistently had the lowest prices. While prices in Germany and the USA remained relatively stable, Japan experienced considerable fluctuations. So in this paragraph, just the overall summary of the countries comparing the prices of banana. The third paragraph is in 1994, bananas in Japan cost approximately $1.9 per kilogram, significantly higher than in the other countries. Prices then rose sharply to nearly $3 in 1995 before falling back to around $2 in 1996. After some moderate fluctuations over the following years, the figure ended at roughly $2.5 in 2004, the highest among all 4 nations. So you can look at this paragraph. We are just talking about Japan, that how Japan prices of bananas, they fluctuated during these years. The next paragraph is about France. France showed a comparatively stable trend, with prices remaining close to $1.7 per kilogram for much of the period. However, there was a sharp decline to about $1 in 2003 before the price recovered to $1.5 in the final year. Now that paragraph is about France. Prices are mentioned and they are being discussed over the years. The next paragraph is about Germany. Germany's banana prices fluctuated slightly between $1.2 and $1.5 throughout the period. The last paragraph is about the USA. The USA had the cheapest bananas overall. Prices increased from around $1 in 1994 to approximately $1.2 in 1995, after which they stayed relatively stable at just above $1 per kilogram. So that was all for your line graph that you have explained. Okay, you can look at it. It's very simple, and yet you have explained in a very good way, and in that way you can score more. Okay, don't leave any information that is given in your answer. So you have to cover all the information in a very precise and a good manner, not very short, not very long, just follow the guidelines. The tip that I'll give you is, what you have to do, you have to focus on the main trends, make comparisons. Okay, whatever the things they are given, whatever the topic they are discussing, you have to make comparisons, and you have to use a range of vocabulary for higher band score, and that's the way to success. That's how you can be successful, and that's how you can get your desired score. Hopefully this video will help you out in scoring your desired band. If you like this video, keep on watching the next videos as well, so that I can help you out in achieving your desired band scores.